So we started this journey on this couch with our beautiful tree, and sadly we're ending it here. So I'm going back to Nigeria. Christmas is in a few days and I want to get home before Christmas. Like, I want to see my children on Christmas Day. I think I'll get home on Christmas Day or Christmas Eve. But I'm wearing back to my regalia. I've not worn my YouTube regalia since I got here. This jacket that YouTube gave us is the best gift they could have given. When they gave us this gift, I was like, where would I wear winter jacket or winter coat to? Guys, I have traveled with this coat now, you guys know, so many times, and it's like, thank you YouTube for this jacket. Every time I travel with it, I'm like, not try for me. But anyways, good morning. I am ready to go right now. I've not even checked in online, but my flight leaves by 12, so I'm just getting ready, taking my bags to the car, and it's time to leave. I'm going to leave my baby. Oh my goodness. But even though I'm sad I'm going to leave the baby, I'm happy I'm going to meet my other babies. Shall we join the line, my friend? It's okay. How are you? Thank you. Happy to meet you. Shall we say bye to our channel?
Bye.
Bye, Olu. Bye-bye. See our baby. So our flight from Heathrow was supposed to be by 4 o'clock. I arrived at Heathrow, that's Glasgow to Heathrow by, what time did I arrive? I arrived by 2. It has taken me, I think, an hour 30 minutes now to try to get to Terminal 4, which is where our flight for Nigeria is supposed to take off from. It's just wild because I'm just like, I'm wasting my time. Why is the airport so big? But anyways, we're finally on the bus that's supposed to take us to the right terminal, and I'm just like, fingers crossed. Everybody's panicking. guys, see, let me show you my room. Let me show you my room, then we will get into the conversation. I'm just like speechless, but let me show you my room first, then we'll get into the conversation. So room tour. This is my room. So this corner right here has the coffee area. So it has water, coffee right here, underneath tea, biscuit, cookies. Definitely I'm definitely going to eat that. Water and a mirror. Hi. Then let's go right into the next place, which is our bathroom. So bathroom has the shower right here. I'm just happy that I didn't go out. Like I was thinking of going out, but this is nicer. This is nice. So mirror right here. Turn it off. So the mirror. Ooh, there's a bathtub. The bathtub, towels. Where's the little rope? Towel, and this is the room, and this is the toilet, of course. It's right here. So let's move. Then you have the room. This room is beautiful. It's so beautiful. Yeah, it's really nice. Like it's very minimal, very simple. Well, it's not minimal, but it's very nice. Okay. No smoking, no vaping, absolutely. And the room smells really, really good. Wow. So guys, testimony time. Let me give you testimony. So, well, it's like a good testimony and a not so good testimony. So, I missed my flight. I didn't miss my flight deliberately. So I had booked a flight that was supposed to go from Glasgow to Niger. We got on the flight and then there was a delay because they said the weather was bad. The flight was with Qatar Airways and British Airways. So while we were in Glasgow with the British airline flight, there was a delay. And so I was just like, you know what, we have 1 hour. When we get to Heathrow, I'm going to run as fast as I can and make it to the terminal because it was Terminal 4. We arrived at Terminal 5 and then we're going to Terminal 4. So I was like, you know what, I've never been to Heathrow. How long is it going to take? Ladies and gentlemen, I got to the airport running around like a mad person, ended up missing my flight, see me crying in the middle of the airport because I was like, the money I paid for this flight, Jesus. So like I cried, like I actually sat on the floor and cried. And the Qatar Airways lady was like, why are you crying? I was like, I missed my flight. She was like, why did I miss my flight? And I explained to her that there was a delay with the British Airways flight. And she asked me, she was like, did they send me a message? I said, yes. She said, get up, go to the British Airways stand, which meant I was going to go back to Terminal 5. Now, the thing that happened was to go from Terminal 4 to 5 took me about an hour. And then she was like, the next flight to Qatar is like 6. So she was like, the time is currently 4 o'clock. You got here right on time, but like they have undocked the airplane and they can't dock it back because of you. So go and meet Qatar. Go and meet British Airways. Tell them you missed your flight and hear what they have to say. Hey, guys. See me, I was like, oh, no, where do I want to see money from? I'll shop everything, shop it to the bottom. Anyways, I went, got on another annoying bus. Bus takes about 30 minutes for the 2 buses. Finally got to British Airways and the line. There was this long queue. It's like, what's the queue for? And apparently, a couple of British Airways planes had been delayed all through the day. So they had so many people complaining. I was like, you know what? The next flight is 6 o'clock. I can't stay on this queue. So I got out of the queue, went to the front. I was like, look, I missed my flight because while I was coming out of Qatar, I'd spoken to someone in security. So security was actually what made me miss my flight, because when I got to security, the lady was like, take off your shirt. I'd taken off everything, I'd put it in, they had scanned it, everything was fine. She was like, she wanted to search me herself. I was like, where did they bring this witch from? Auntie, I have like 5 minutes to get from security to my gate, and the gate was like gate 23. And we're starting from gate 1. I was like, please, you're going to make me miss my flight. Can you just search me and let me go? Auntie said no. It was at this point she brought out her, you know that thing, they wipe it. I was like, what are you testing for? She said drugs. So she went round, tested, did everything, put it in the machine, brought it out. Tested, oh. In the end, she not see anything. She said, okay, you can go for your flight. So that's when I started the race of my life. I started running. Obviously, I still missed it. So when I was coming out of Qatar, obviously I was sad. I was crying because I was like, I'd promised my children I was going to see them on Christmas Day. Like, I was supposed to get home on the 24th. Like, what is this? I was crying and coming out of Qatar Airways, and then I saw this man and he was like, why are you crying? So I explained to him like I'd explained to the lady, and he was like, you know what? From your explanation, because you're upset, you're making it seem like you're at fault. You're not at fault. British Airways is at fault. It was like the time that was slotted for you to get from Terminal 4 to 5 was supposed to be 2 hours. British Airways took 1 hour out of that time with their delay and left you with only 1 hour to get to this terminal. So when you get there, tell them. Don't tell them that, oh, you were running but you couldn't make it. No, tell them that because they cancelled their flight, that's the reason why you missed your flight. I was like, okay, bro. So when I got to British Airways, I was just calm. And I was like, this is what happened. This is what happened. And I was on the queue and I got out. So I got out of the queue, went to the front, and I was, you know, recently I've been having a lot of boldness. So I got out of the queue. And then I went to the front and I saw the man in charge. I was like, hi, good afternoon. So and so happened. And he was like, okay. And I said, the next available flight is by 6 o'clock. Can you guys try to reschedule whatever you can do so that I can get on that flight, so that I can get my connecting flight in Doha that's going to take me back to Nigeria? And the guy was like, okay, just give me a minute. Let me go inside and see what I can do for you. Bearing in mind, this is British Airways, and then I'm supposed to be on Qatar. So he goes inside, takes his sweet time. Before he comes out, it's like 5:30. I was like, I don't already miss the 6 o'clock one, because from British Airways Terminal 5 to 4, I don't already miss the flight. So I was just like, you know what? Let me just remove my mind. So as he came out, I was ready to fight. So I just sat down on the floor, just chilling, like, okay. And he came and he was like, oh, I'm so sorry, we sincerely apologize, it's all our fault. I was like, okay. I was expecting that they would say, okay, bring some money. I wanted to tell them that, because, oh, money are finished on this trip. And he was like, he came out with like a couple of papers, and he was like, we're so sorry you missed your flight. This is your papers. We were able to get you on another flight, but we're so sorry the flight is tomorrow. I was like, my children. By the time I go to Qatar, from Qatar, enter back again, I've already missed Christmas. It's already 26th. I was already sad. And he was like, but what we were able to do, because you explained to me that you wanted to see your children for Christmas, is we moved you to fly British Airways. What? Now, when I was coming to the UK, I was supposed to fly British Airways, but the money was a lot. So I was like, you know what, whatever, we'll do it the next time. So he was like, so we put you on British Airways, but your flight is tomorrow. I was like, okay. At least I get flight. So it was like, it's still tomorrow, because of so much stress that we have put you through, we're going to give you a room. I was now like, now you're beginning to make this deal. Like it's obviously I'm sad because I'm not going to see my children. I was supposed to see them tomorrow, but then I'll see them the day after. And so basically he rescheduled everything, planned everything. Now I'm going to get to Nigeria a day after. But then I wanted to come to London on this trip. I was like, the last one I wasn't able to come to London. I went to Glasgow, I went to Edinburgh as well. I really wanted to come to London on this trip, but obviously there wasn't enough time, and then I really wanted to help my sister. So when I weighed it, I was like, you know what, I better know where I'll just cancel my London. I can always come to London another time. Guys, so let me explain it to you. Now I'm going to be in London. I have the whole of tomorrow in London. I'm staying in this super nice hotel. I didn't pay anything extra to reschedule the flight, even though yes, it was their fault, but still, I didn't pay anything extra to reschedule the flight. Let somebody shout hallelujah. Anyways, so they gave me vouchers to eat, vouchers to get stuff in M&S, so I bought a few more cookies for my kids because the cookies I bought previously wasn't enough. I don't think you can ever buy like enough cookies when you're going back from M&S. So I bought a few cookies from M&S for them, and so now I am in my hotel room. So it's time for me to go for my dinner. I'm staying in a hotel. It's okay. It's actually really nice. The name of the hotel is Crown Plaza. It's right in Terminal 4. My flight tomorrow is from Terminal 4. If tomorrow I decide that I want to go into London and see the London that I wanted to see, I'm allowed, and I'll just go out, drop my bags here and come back. So I'm happy. I'm relieved. I think that's the word. I'm actually relieved because I felt like I was going to have to pay for another flight. So that's our testimony. I am tired. Like, when I arrived, I was like, you know what, maybe I should go into London, but like it's currently 9 o'clock. I'm tired. I just want to sleep. First, let's go and have dinner, then we can come back to sleep. Let's go. I am on the highest floor, which is the 6th floor.
Cancelled floor. Doors closing.